Once you have selected a service and are happy to approve the rate, select the Create Shipment button to proceed in booking your shipment. Booking your shipment is a quick 5-step process, which the wizard will walk you through. The first step is to enter the shipper or sender's details. If this is not the first time you are using our platform to collect from this supplier, you may already find all the supplier's details in the address book. This can be found in the left-hand frame of the screen. If this is a new supplier or sender, you can either manually type in all their address and contact details, or you can make use of the Google address search in the left frame of the screen under the address book and complete the missing information manually. Each time a new supplier or sender is added to a shipment, their details will be saved in your address book for even faster access in the future. Be sure to include an export code or identity number for the sender. Without this, a waybill cannot be generated and the shipment will not be collected. Our platform lets you choose where your shipment will be picked up from and separately specify who will be listed as the official exporter of the goods, should the exporter be a different entity. To do this, select Different Exporter Details in the right-hand frame of this step and complete the exporter of record details there. Proceeding to Step 2 will ask you for similar details as per Step 1. However, this relates to where your shipment will be delivered and who will be the importer of record. Once again, the address book can be used if your contact is preloaded, or you can add the delivery details manually. You also have the functionality to list an entity for delivery and different importer of record. Use the Different Importer Details option, should your importer of record be different to the entity at delivery. Be sure to include their import code or similar so that customs can clear the goods on arrival. If you are unsure of this code, place a 0 in that field to continue. Proceeding to the third step will require you to add a description of your contents. Try to be as descriptive as you can so that customs can identify the nature of your shipment. Then create your own internal reference for the shipment. Most shipments do not require export documentation, but if you know your shipment does, this is the step to upload them. Otherwise, continue with the default selections and proceed to the commercial invoice section below. We strongly advise using our system to create the commercial invoice for your shipment. If you are comfortable in the layout of your own commercial invoice, and if you are confident that it contains the correct HS codes and format for customs, feel free to upload your own commercial invoice. Otherwise, select No. I would like one generated for me, and then our system will walk you through creating one for you. When selecting Reason for Shipment, this should be a commercial sale unless you are returning goods for repair or moving pre-vetted samples. Chat to us if you are unsure. Mark the reason for your shipment as a commercial sale and enter your own invoice number. You can also choose to add any additional information to the bottom of the invoice or select pre-existing declarations to add at this stage. Lastly, in this step, you can choose to include other team members on future notifications for this shipment. Click Next to move forward to Step 4. Step 4 is listing the items contained in your shipment. This step will create the line items which will be listed on your commercial invoice. If you are moving items which you have previously used our platform to move, you can select the commodity from the repository of stored items from previous shipments. Or you can add a new item by clicking on Add Commodity. Each item in your shipment should have its own line item. Be sure to provide a clear description of the item, the correctly formatted HS code, state the country in which your product was manufactured, provide the price per item, provide the quantity of that item, and the weight per piece of that commodity. You can then add additional products by clicking Add Commodity until you have completed your inventory. There is also an option to copy and paste from a spreadsheet should you have many items to populate for your invoice. Once done, you should see that the values entered balance with the total value inputted in the quoting stage, and that the weights of your items equal the total weight inputted at quoting stage. This is shown by our check marks moving from a red shade to green. You can then click Next to proceed to the last step. In this fifth and final step, you can either choose to schedule your pickup from a selection of available upcoming dates and times, or you can choose to do this at a later stage. Once selected and complete, your shipment is now processed, and all the necessary documents such as waybills, commercial invoices, and other documents to accompany your shipment will be emailed straight to your inbox. Be sure to check out our other short video demos on YouTube or using the links in your mission control.